I am joined now by Nicole Shanahan. She is, of course, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s vice presidential pick, as well as an entrepreneur herself. Nicole Shanahan, thanks so much for making the time.
Thanks for having me. Excited to
So,
be here.
of course. So perhaps I just want to start out here. I've interviewed RFK before as well. And I know we were talking a little bit before we started recording our interview here. I asked him about you in that interview, and a lot of, I guess, the curiosity is he had many number of people that he could have potentially picked. Tulsi Gabbard was someone who was being floated around. Aaron Rodgers, of course, very popular in the sports community. Why do you think he ultimately went with you, and what is it that you bring to the ticket that will ultimately make his overall candidacy stronger?
Yeah, thanks for the question. So, lots of great candidates. I have been supporting his campaign since he was running in the Democratic primary last year. And anyone he would have picked, I would be as equally enthusiastic. I think he brings together a group of people who are really committed to the issues. And I was very grateful to be given the offer. I think I bring a full package. I bring deep knowledge in tech. I bring great experience in entrepreneurship. Um, I understand the American dream pretty darn well, having grown up I personally overcame poverty. I um, very much desired to become a lawyer here in the United States because I'm a great lover of the American legal system. And I'm a mother to a child with special needs who's impacted by the chronic disease epidemic. More than half of American children are impacted by this epidemic. And I will dedicate likely the rest of my life to fighting on behalf of children and their right to be healthy and their right to thrive. I'm also a very vocal advocate for women's health. I'm the largest funder in scientific research into the foundational science around women's reproduction and fertility. And I don't intend to monetize any of our discoveries. I intend to empower women to be fully informed about their health and choices and options. And so I believe that taken in sum, also I'm able to contribute to the campaign directly. There's campaign finance laws that allow candidates themselves to self-finance in an unlimited amount. And when you take that together with the fact that I can't be bought, I'm not a corrupt politician. I'm a mom. I'm a fierce mom. And I've seen the corruption in this country eat away at the very soul of childhood. And there is nothing in me that could ever take my eye off of the mission to course correct that issue.
And I want to pick up on something you mentioned because you mentioned yourself being able to help fund this campaign. That was obviously a lot of people talking about, when you were actually selected as his choice for vice president, being able to help in some of the fundraising efforts. But how much does it perhaps place, a burden or an additional, thing that you'll have to fight for in terms of name recognition, whereas someone like, again, Aaron Rodgers has a very high level of name recognition. Have you experienced any difficulty in terms of getting your name out there, sharing the brand with people to really kind of, again, share that message that RFK and yourself are looking to spread?
I think that there's name recognition and then there's the recognition of somebody who's out there for the right reason. And I think that most people, if they just give me 5 minutes of time, listen to what I have to say, um, overlook some of the immense sexism that's out there in legacy media. Our Democratic Party here in the United States has shown an incredible lack of restraint in criticizing my background and credentials. And if you actually look at my credentials, I'm an attorney, I'm in tech. I built a company, one of the earliest AI companies to build large language models. I sold that company very successfully. I'm affiliated with Stanford's Law and Computer Science Department and built a whole legal technologist movement as one of the original founders. I have incredible credentials to do the job. And, if they are saying I'm disqualified because I'm a young woman, I mean, that's just blatantly ageist and sexist. And you're a great example that young people with courage are capable of doing anything.
All right, we will leave our conversation there. Nicole Shanahan, thank you so much.